Alright, folks, we're back with round 2. And let's see what we get. Alright, so this one's quite a bit better. We got 2 Brutalities, we got a Thoughtseize, we got 2 lands, we got a Cryptbreaker. So, yeah, I think this is a keep. So we're on the draw, which is good. So we can kind of just see what do we get here? What do we drop down? So, Forest, Noble Hierarch. So this might be humans. So we'll go ahead and Death Baron. Okay, so that's good. We'll go ahead and Verdant Catacombs into... do we want a tomb? No, let's get Swamp. Thoughtseize, see what's going on in that hand. Come on. Let's see, what do we got here? We have mutagenic growth. We have Jace become immense. Okay. Interesting. Jace is Verdant Prodigy. He's got the land. So... Interesting. I think we want become immense, because that can hurt us a bit. So I'm not sure yet what we're playing. So we'll see. Yeah, I think that's the right play. I mean, Jace comes down anyways. Mutagenic growth, man, it doesn't matter. Dryad Arbor. So I think become immense is the right thing. We're not really taking any attacks until we develop our board, so I think we're gonna be okay. We got 2 brutalities. Mutavault. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to Brutality Jace. That way he doesn't have an opportunity to play it. And pass the turn. So next turn, depending on the play, we can either Dryad Arbor. Oh, Ink Moth. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Still trying to understand what this guy's playing. Okay, so we got another Thoughtseize. But I think what we should do is we'll go ahead and get rid of the Hierarch and bring in a Cryptbreaker. Or do we Thoughtseize? No, we don't. Well, no, we don't Thoughtseize. Not yet. Because 2 cards, we revealed Jace is gone, Dryad Arbor. So he's got 1 unknown. So mutagenic growth. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So worst case scenario, next turn we can discard a card to get a zombie. And then turn after that, Death Baron. Just kind of just depends on what he does. Trying to understand what this deck is trying to do. Yeah. Okay, so this is a pump infect deck, basically. He's going to mutagenic growth. I'll end up taking 4 infect. Yeah. 3 infect. Unless he's got another one. Yeah. So 5 infect. Okay. Do we just start swinging? I think what we need to do is run out Death Baron. And then we can double Mutavault next turn. That'd be 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think we're going to be on a 2-turn clock. So I think we might run out of time. 7, 15, 11. Yeah, we're going to run out of time. 2. That's okay. It's all in the luck of the draw. He could brick and get lands and nothing else. So the play of grabbing Become Immense in the beginning was pretty much crucial for us to stay alive at this point. Okay, so he drew a land. So the most he can hit us for is 1 infect. That's totally fine. And we can double Mutavault. Ooh, another Death Baron. So if Death Baron is 3/3, so it's 3, that's 4. That's 6. I actually think he's going to block 1. So let's do some math here. So this is 8. This represents 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he'll block 1. So that's 10. So it goes to 15. If I drop Death Baron later, so I need to do Death Baron now. And then I'll present lethal next turn. I'm surprised he didn't block. That's an interesting non-block there. Unless he's expecting something. No hierarch, okay. So that's going to be 2. So that brings me to 8. And I got lethal after that. So this is going to come down to can he... Interesting. Yeah. All right. So we will then activate Mutavault. Go to combat. And this should do it. All right, so we give him the sideboarding. Let's see here. So Abrupt Decay is got to be in. I think Smuggler's Copter is good. Let me think. Okay, so he's got dredge stuff. Not sure how much. We can go ahead and bring in Leyline. I think that's okay. Surgical extraction is good. Pulse, I think, is going to slow us down. I'd rather have Fatal Push. Brutality is good. So we need 7 cards out. So we'll go ahead and drop out Smuggler's Copter, Unbreathing Horde. 1 card. Which one? We'll go down to... We'll take out an Inquisition. Yeah. So game 2, let's see how we do. Maybe we'll get a Leyline. No Leyline. We have a Push, Decay, Cryptbreaker, Mutavault. So I think this is actually okay. He doesn't get up and go fast. We can push the... Yeah, I think this is actually okay to keep. So we're going to keep this one. We have 2 fetches, so we can get our lands online pretty quickly. We have Fatal Push for Inkmoth. So I think we are good. So I think what we'll do is we'll do Catacombs. We'll hold up push and pass the turn. And depending on what he does, we'll either fetch at the end of his turn or we'll need to Fatal Push Inkmoth. It's a very interesting deck to play against. Just makes you think a little bit. What is he going to play next? Okay, so he's not going to activate Inkmoth. We'll grab Overgrown Tomb. Play tapped. Run out another Catacombs. Run out a Cryptbreaker. And pass the turn. So these Mutavaults are going to really get cranking here when it's time. Yeah, that's fine. So we can generate zombies too with Cryptbreaker as we sort of draw into our creatures. Okay, that's fine. Feel free to dismember my Cryptbreaker. I actually don't mind that. Blighted Ancient. Okay. We'll go ahead and grab a Swamp. And Fatal Push that at the end of turn. Alright. So we'll go ahead and run out a Mutavault. And hold up Decay. And pass the turn. Mutavaults are going to do some work very, very soon. I forgot. Abrupt Decay doesn't hit Ink Moth. Whoops. Well, I think that just lost the game, as I'm just sitting here thinking about that. Let's see. We can Mutavault. So which one? Shoot, how do I know? Okay, so that one's newly controlled. That one is not. So activate, pay the one. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have decayed the Blighted Agent and kept the Fatal Push. I totally forgot that decay is non-land permanence. My bad. So, folks, remember that. He's got 4 cards. I'm guessing he's got a way to pump this thing. Yep. Okay. All right. So let's go to sideboarding. I screwed that one up. So I wonder if... I was thinking about this. Maybe Leyline doesn't make sense here. Brutality does. Does Leyline? Probably not. I think it's better to have Inquisition, Summoner's Pact, and we'll bring in one Unbreathing Horde. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. That was a mistake. I definitely misplayed that one, but that's okay. I think we'll be fine here. Cryptbreaker, Brutality, Mutavault. It's not great. We don't have any removal, but I think we'll be fine. Sure, we'll keep this. We'll go. So I think in this aspect, we're going to go Swamp, Cryptbreaker, just get on the board as quickly as possible. Pass the turn. So depending on what he brings out, we can do Collective Brutality next turn, or we can... He's going to dismember. That's fine. With Thoughtseize. Let's go ahead and see what's in hand. Blossom Defense, Groundswell. Okay. So... Groundswell. Groundswell is probably the more... Okay, so he's going to play Noble Hierarch. We can then Brutality. Oh, he's going to play Glistener Elf. That's fine. Run Mutavault out. We should then... It's probably better to Cryptbreaker Brutality. And we'll discard one of the... So we'll do 2 modes. We'll do -2, -2. And Have him discard a card. And we'll go ahead and do Might of the Old Krosa. And pass the turn. Be interesting to see what's next. Okay, so he's got a Pendelhaven. It's a very interesting deck, to say the least. They'll hit 2. Infect. And let's see what we got. Okay, so we have Mutavault. We'll bring in Mr. Troll. So I'm trying to decide, should I attack or draw? I think I want to draw. Okay. So I can discard Gravecrawler into the Troll. And then cast him again, and we can swing. So he's going to hit us with 1, 2, 3 infect. And assuming he doesn't pump it. So that puts us at 5. Okay, so we're going to discard Gravecrawler to pump up Troll. Okay. So we'll cast Gravecrawler. We will then activate an attack. And that way, next turn will present lethal as long as he doesn't and hopefully he doesn't have a counterspell. Nope. Okay, so activating that. That's fine. And that's game. So, yeah, I mean, I think with Infect, it was kind of tough. But, yeah, so I think 0-2, some misplays there. But overall, that's the brew I'm working on these days, folks. So let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions, recommendations, criticism of my play. I definitely believe that I made quite a few mistakes that resulted in me in some loss. So, but like I said, this is really kind of the first time I'm playing it on MTGO, as well as, you know, I just actually sort of made changes to this build this morning. So, and we've just run into some weird decks. Well, not Burn. Burn is Burn. That game, there was really nothing I can do for that. So, anyways, hope you enjoy the deck. The list will be in the description below. Until next time, I bid you farewell.